Welcome back to Roll and Review, where we talk about all things nerdy and awesome. I'm Jim, and hopefully this is going. Doesn't seem like it.
It does not say live.
Yeah, it doesn't show live.
There it is. Alright, there's just a slight delay, so we're fine. Sweet. So, if you are joining us again, we the party is in a dungeon. You might also notice, actually you might not notice because I'm very small. There we are. You might notice there's a guy next to me. Peter is actually here with us. And so he's going to be cheating and looking off all my sheets. And a boulder ran into Peter.
Will not help you with your rolls.
Yeah, that hasn't happened before.
Yeah, it totally has happened. So, as always, you have Peter as a Sirdred Manthuzil... Manthilindrul? I don't... It's not going to happen. Mike as Vlad, the vampire. Kiel as Tegan Tea Leaf. And Matt as something to do with a wolf, but I'm getting confused between any game I've played with him.
Not any game, just the last two. There's one in the other one.
What was the Destiny clan you came up with?
Oh, that was Wolfpack. That was a Star Wars reference.
So Wolfpack. And then you got, what was your Star Wars character's name?
I said Star Wars. It's the other one. Wolf Bell. That was a name generator though.
And then this is me. Commander Wolf. So all I'm saying, you need to verify your names a little bit. Just a little more variety, okay?
No, the one was Star Wars.
Giving you crap, Matt. Calm down. You guys had just passed through. You had just passed through the first main room. You also came in contact with a fire snake, an elemental snake.
That was fun.
In the hallway, and and the beholder zombies in the room, which might or might have not slightly terrified some people.
Get wrecked.
Did you just say get wrecked?
Get wrecked.
Awesome. You will get wrecked. Kidding. And today I get to drink a wonderful beer from the oldest brewery in Munich.
It is pretty great.
Is that a Yingling?
No. This is legitimately from an Augustinian monastery that has a brewery that has been open since 1382.
Nice.
It's fantastic. I'm not going to try pronouncing the German. That'd be a bad idea.
Good call.
So, let us get on with this. So, you guys just defeated the beholder zombies. The door is broken wide open. If I recall, yep, they're on the west wall of this room. You know, this very natural stone room. There's carved into it demonic faces.
Oh yeah.
Into the western wall. And the floor, there are patches. I mean, there are quite a few patches of floor out, but a lot of it is covered in a fungus that does glow.
Does glow?
It glows, yeah.
You're in the right room.
So, Sidron, if there's zombie beholders, what would cause them to come back alive? As zombies?
Necromancy?
Generally
Magic.
a necromancer, you know, the kind that I don't like.
But you don't like
Yeah.
necromancers?
No.
So,
we
how
established
far
that.
would they have to be away from these things to keep them?
What was that?
Actually, they're here. So that means there's got to be one around here somewhere. If this is a lot. These things
Aye,
have
there
five.
probably is a necromancer down here somewhere. Which isn't good, generally speaking.
Bring it on.
But outside of a necromancer, no idea.
That's fair. That's quite fair.
Guys, if I fight a necromancer, I have a massive advantage.
Because you're already undead?
That, and anytime he casts anything necrotic, it heals me. It's all good.
It's when somehow he gets radiant damage spells.
Right? Like, what would that? That'd be bullcrap, Jim. Straight up.
That'd be giving you someone to fight.
Right? I'd be dead at that point very quickly.
That's the plan. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna murder you hopelessly.
Yet.
No, he'll just murder me, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
usually what happens.
He already did that.
I did.
Yeah, it's true. I already did die a while ago.
So,
So,
what do you guys want to do? You guys have, I mean, the room is clear now. I mean, the beholder zombie bodies are there, but beholders don't have much on them anyway.
Especially not rotten.
Yeah, especially rotten ones. They're the demonic faces, and they're on the other end of the room, on the wall to the right from where you're facing. There's a door there that would, knowing where you are positioned, and would lead you deeper into the dungeon.
I would like to inspect the amount of faces to see if there's switches or anything from them.
I was about to suggest the same thing.
All right, yeah, then both of you can roll me investigation checks to see if you find anything about these demonic faces.
It's going to be pretty sad.
14.
Oh, I like that die.
I rolled a 2, so it doesn't really matter.
A 2. Oh, you are so good at this game.
I see that there are faces on the wall.
Yeah, that's basically like all Peter sees is faces on the wall. Matt, what'd you roll? You roll a 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, you look it over and some of the faces look like more freshly carved than others. Some of them you can tell upon closer inspection, you can tell that the faces have been changed at some point. But that's pretty much it. You don't really find any switches or levers. You don't have to like reach your arm into one of their mouths, anything like that.
So,
No Indiana Jones.
a couple of these look new. A couple of these look like they got changed.
I said newer. They're not new.
Right. Well, that's what I meant. Newer. Some of these are newer than the others. Some of them were. The other ones were changed. You said.
Yeah, like it looks like they carved over faces that were already there.
Seems like a rather fickle cult going on down here.
What was that?
I said the cult, or whatever the people made this cave, they seem to be rather fickle on who they want to worship or whatever they're doing. Unless it's, you know, a wall of, these guys are the ones who are annoying us for the next, like, year. And then, oh, we killed him, and then we changed the face to something else. Because now he's annoying us. It's possible.
It's possible.
So it's just a picture of Jim in every single one then?
No. I didn't say it was
If we were
us.
not streaming right now, you would be kicked out of here so fast. I'm kidding. I would invite you right back.
I know.
Or not.
So can I look at these faces and see if there's any like demons that would be recognized from like lore or anything?
Yeah, give me a religion check for that. That's a religion check. That's worthy of a religion check.
Yes, it is.
5.
Okay.
Leave it to the vampire to not know religious stuff.
No. You look at them and go,
They are faces.
I concur with Peter. I concur with Sirdred. Those are faces.
I think they're good guys.
Yeah, you're convinced they're good guys. You're like, hey,
I know that one.
that looks like a friendly face.
That's my cousin Bob.
that's Bob, my cousin. He's a nice guy when you get past the murder.
No reason to bring family into this, Jim.
All right. There's still the door right next to this wall on the right.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to check the door for magical traps.
You'd like to check the door for magical
The door
traps.
is locked.
As Peter is checking the door for magical traps, Matt just goes and checks checks to see if it's locked, and it is definitely locked.
12.
Okay.
There are no discernible magic traps.
Door looks good. As far as
I'm
I
just
can
gonna
tell,
open it.
anyway.
I want to take the risk.
Did you just say it was locked?
Alright, I'm gonna try picking lock, I should say, first.
I can't. I broke my stuff.
You did break your stuff, Peter. What are you going to use to try to pick the lock?
Well, I'm gonna use the Morning Star to try to break where the lock is.
Just
Like
to-
a reaching a shotgun type thing.
a bold choice for a Morning Star. You can give it a shot.
But instead of shooting it, I'm just gonna hit it with it. As my cat knocks my D20 off my table.
Well, since we're dealing with demons and a cat did it, I think you should have to keep that roll.
I don't know. I picked it up right away, so I didn't do it. You want to roll it, cat? Go ahead. What do I have to
You've
roll
lost
against,
me. What?
What do I have to roll?
You're just making a straight strength check. You're just trying to beat this door into submission.
15 plus 5 is 20.
20.
Because it's my damage. It's my strength mod, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so you start just wailing on this door with your Morning Star. Which is slightly weird. Okay, it's really weird. But as you beat at it, you can tell the metal's pretty fatigued. And it starts bending really easily, and you just break through it. And the locks are all bent out of shape at this point because of the beating.
good.
So Peter is going to push the door open. And it's a empty room. Just a blank stone room. There's fungus and some of that
Well,
phosphorescence, but
we've hit the jackpot, guys. It's the closet.
Is it glowing? Is the fungus glowing?
yeah. It's the same phosphorescent fungus that you've been encountering over the past few days.
Okay. Can I, I don't know, investigate the room more? Look closer, see if there's any, hidden springs or anything?
As she does that, I'm going to look back at the door. When I look at the door, is it, to lock it, does it have to be locked from the inside, or can you lock it from the outside?
You can lock it from the outside. And give me one of those checks for that thing, Kiel. We'll call it a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
18.
18. As you look around, you really think this is pretty much an abandoned room. There is a door on the other side of the room, a stone door, but that's it. There's nothing discernible in this room.
I say we keep following the fungus, right?
Good.
I agree.
So you say you're going to keep following the tunnel or the doors?
Yep.
That was an or question.
Wait. So,
The doors. I'm gonna follow the doors, but
but like, with the tunnels, we were following the fungus, weren't we?
There was fungus throughout the tunnels. It wasn't specifically pointing you in a single direction. It just infests this place.
Oh.
So the doors are probably our best opportunity.
There is another door on the opposite wall of the one you came in. But remember, you decided to go right at a T intersection, and you could still go left if you go all the way back through the first room.
oh, that's right.
I say we try this door.
Okay.
I swear, if we come to another empty room, we're going back.
Fair enough.
So, you gonna try just checking the lock?
I'm gonna have Seirdred investigated for traps first.
You can give me Arcana check, Seirdred.
8.
Was ist das? A 3.
Okay.
Getting better from that too.
It's a door.
Hey, Peter, for now on, just roll with real dice. Maybe we'll do better.
Yeah.
Probably not. But he can give it a shot.
I know.
But not for this one, because he already rolled.
What?
Yeah. It's a 20. If I actually rolled with
What'd you
my
roll?
own dice.
You know, I'll accept it. So, he rolled a 20.
No, a nat 20?
Yeah. There is something
Bet.
distinctly magical about this door. It's not trapped, but you think it has been magically reinforced.
Let's see, do I have anything where I can take care of that?
Now that's a good question.
Doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Because I'm not a tank.
So I'm sure Peter relays that information to the party.
Yes.
Yeah, so
So,
you guys know it's not trapped, but it is magically reinforced.
I try to pick the lock.
You could give it a shot.
What?
I have daggers. Yeah.
You got so excited. What?
Isn't that sleight of hand?
Yeah.
5.
Did you say 5?
Yep.
That's after modifiers, right?
Yep.
Wow.
So far, I've effectively rolled a 4 and a 3 on my rolls. So
Yeah.
I'm in Peter's territory.
Jesus, Peter, you did this to me last night.
So, Mike, you're just like, you are just like, I've seen people pick locks before. I can do this. And you just start trying. Nothing happens. You don't feel the tumbler. You don't feel the pins. Nothing. You're.
Hey, Vlad, want to help me out? Try to break this door down instead? I don't think we're going to get it open any other way.
It is magically reinforced.
You want to try to break down a magically reinforced door.
Does anyone else have pick locks?
No, but I bet you there's a key somewhere in this here dungeon.
Besides, mine are broken.
Why don't you turn into your little dust thing, go into the keyhole, and pop the spring from inside?
Can you do that?
Because I'll be smoke and have no way of being inside there solid.
How come you have to turn into smoke? Why can't you turn into a little tiny dude?
I can turn into a bat, but
That doesn't help.
exactly.
Wait, do you just want him to like Ant-Man this and get really tiny and walk in there?
Yeah, yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I was just making sure I was understanding what you were asking him to do.
Yep. That's exactly what I wanted.
Definitely not able to do that.
Well, that's your own fault.
Definitely not. Definitely.
What if I used Thorn Whip and manipulated the vines to pop the lock?
That's an
I'm not
interesting-
gonna run around this entire cave looking for a freaking key.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
that's why I said I wanted to break it down.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna work on a reinforced with magical door.
No, you know what? We should let him try. I think this could be funny.
The only other option is why don't we send Vlad into the room and try to unlock it from the other side?
Yeah, last time I did that, I ran into a bunch of zombies. I don't really feel like doing that again. Or we could go try to find the key.
Or I could try my vines.
We could.
Would that work, Jim?
What?
The vine.
Like using Thorn Whip, only like manipulating the vine to like go into the keyhole and pop the lock?
No one's ever asked that before, so let me just take a quick look at the literature. Because that's a really interesting idea.
Thank you. I thought so too. Can I see the book, honey? Also look it up.
I'll allow it. And you know what? Because that's actually a really great idea, I'm going to give you one inspiration.
There you go.
Woo!
Which you can basically use to, like, just re-roll. Because that's a great idea.
What would I have to do in order to do that? Because I have it as a cantrip. So it doesn't cost the spell slot. Do I have to like roll or anything? Or
Do it.
And then you just cast it, really. I mean, give me a... What's the, like, to hit for it?
Story.
could almost do
Yeah,
that.
make a melee spell attack against the door. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I have to roll sooner than later.
What was it?
2.
Oh gosh.
Wait, what do I plus it with?
Your wisdom?
With 5.
You missed, but it seems like it's possible if you just get it into the keyhole.
So can I try again?
Yes, you
I
can.
said you had any-
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. You're good to go.
I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip. Oh gosh. Wait, I'm lucky, right?
Yeah.
Ah!
Please not in that one. Because I'm right
That one's
there.
better.
It was.
Ish. 13?
13's good enough.
Yeah!
So you get it in there, and you just hear it like pop, and the door just starts to slowly swing open. And just so you know, for your inspiration, you can use it to give yourself advantage on attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks.
Okay.
So if you ever need to make any of those and you want to make it advantaged, aka roll again, and take the higher one, you can use your inspiration for that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look around, just like dust off the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. I like that. That was good. That was good thinking.
Outside the bag.
Perfect.
That's poisoning.
And this door swings open, and you can see it's to another hallway.
Ah. I'm not gonna lie though, you guys. That magic reinforce gave me hope.
Well, I mean, don't let your hope go away yet. It was magically reinforced for a reason.
That's why I said it gave me hope.
But it's gone now.
No, I mean she's hopeful that we're going the right way.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, screw it if it's just another door or room, but it actually gave me hope as in there might be something down here now.
There might be.
So let's go into the hallway and start following the hallway, I guess.
It's a very long hallway.
No, it's pretty short and it turns to the right. Yeah, and then I take it everyone's kind of moving up through this.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll walk first.
Matt being that big
If anything
old big
happens, I can
hero.
take the point.
So you walk forward.
No,
it's
I can take
not
the
too long. It's about 20 feet. Turns right. When you turn right, it's another 10 feet until you hit a T intersection. But as you get to that, there's a door right there, like 5 feet to the left, and then the hallway going right seems to travel back on itself about 15 feet and then take a left, continuing in the direction that you're facing now.
All right, guys, which way do you want to go?
Left or right? There's a door right there.
So we go right.
Mordor is left. So.
Yeah, the door is left.
I mean,
I vote right.
You vote right. Okay.
I'll vote right.
Guess I'm outvoted.
I mean, sure. There's literally nothing else to indicate anything, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
there's
There's a door
there,
on the left.
Here.
yeah, there's a door right there on your left, and then a hallway further to the right.
Let's open the door on the left, see what's in there. If nothing's in there, we'll go to the right.
You could do that.
We can at least look at it. If it's magically reinforced, if it is, then.
I can check it again. I can't get into anything though.
Yeah, go ahead and check that again to see if there is magic.
No modifier on this one. 17.
17. You're doing better with real dice. No, this door is not magic at all.
There's nothing special about this one. You can probably beat it down with your head if you want to.
Is it locked?
It's a stone door sitting there.
Even better.
Is it locked, Jim?
It's not locked, but it does seem to be stuck.
I'm gonna try to. Does it? Do I have to go in or push it?
I'm sorry, what was that? You're pretty quiet there, Matt.
Does it push open or do?
Yeah, it's push. It's just stuck.
Yeah, I want to try to push it open.
Okay, give me a strength check.
It's gonna be more than a push. It's gonna be like a shove.
That'd be
That's what I get
18. Math.
You say nat 18?
Yeah. No, it wasn't natural 18. It's 13 plus 5. 60 seconds to do that math. Why?
So you hit it and you see some dust and what you'd assume is whatever's keeping it stuck, kind of falling out, and it budges just a little bit, but not enough to break through it.
Okay.
Can I try to help him push it?
Sure, you can both give me strength checks.
I feel like we're
Alright.
wasting
But
time.
I'm negative.
Why would they have a magically reinforced door and then not make the other one reinforced?
That's an excellent question. Probably because there's something nasty on the other side.
So that is a 22.
22.
13.
Mike, you're pretty much just there for window dressing. As Matt gives it another hit, and the door, you can hear something break. It sounds like a piece of wood or something like that, and then the door swings open just a little bit, and you hear a woman's voice on the other side of the door.
Oh my gosh, I'm gone. Heck no. Heck no.
Keel's just like, I'm done. I'm leaving this. We're getting out of here. Nope. Not dealing with this.
So what is this woman saying?
Is she saying nice things, like sweet nothings? Or
She-
is it like, I'm gonna kill you all?
What do all of your languages that you speak?
Common Dwarvish.
Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Orcish.
Okay.
Common, halfling, druidic. I feel like I should have one more. No?
I don't even know halfling was a language.
I was all 30.
I don't know.
Undercommon, but I don't.
Is halfling a language?
No.
I'm okay.
I got common, fey, druidic, primordial, and elvish.
What were yours,
No,
Mike?
halfling is a language.
Fey, premortal, common.
Common, fey, druidic, primordial, and elvish.
No, you don't. None of you understand the language.
No, not for everyone.
So
Probably undercommon then.
no, not undercommon. It was a language none of you spoke. And so
It might not be a language I understand, but the tone she's saying, does it sound like she's yelling, like angrily?
she's
Does it sound like she's excited?
she's clearly not saying something to you.
Okay.
Sometimes
So-
you can't tell, Matt. Germans always sound angry.
Not
So do
true.
Russians. Russians do.
Ananas is a beautiful word.
What?
Ananas is a beautiful word in German. It makes me so happy. As long as it's not on pizza. That's pineapple.
I was just about to say that.
Yep.
I
So-
love pineapple on my pizza. Delicious. It's so delicious!
I think Peter's vomited on his computer.
I don't know what is that.
Fantastic.
It's not that bad, but it's not my favorite.
No.
Alright, so,
So, you guys going in?
yeah, I'll go.
Heck to the
I just have
no.
my curiosity.
Can I stealth in?
I'm gonna hang back.
You can attempt to stealth in.
That's right. 17.
17. All right. I gotta make a roll. Okay. Make a bunch of rolls. I will beat you for looking over the screen.
Excuse me, halfling is a language.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh.
You can speak, read, and write Common and Halfling.
Halfling's a language, guys.
Halfling language
I said
is
that right.
secret.
Nobody else.
The halflings are loath to share with others.
Mike, you begin to sneak in, and as you do, you notice there's a lot of blood in the center of the room, where there is a drow priestess chanting. That's the voice you heard. And around her, bowing over and over again, as basically speaking under their breath, are just five regular drow, male female split, who seem to just be sitting there worshiping. And
So,
mostly everyone doesn't see you.
at this point, am I in there?
Hold on. Mostly everyone doesn't see you, except as you're coming in, the drow priestess snaps up while continuing to say the chant and turns and looks you right in the eyes.
And I turn into smoke.
And right behind you, smoke, and now you can see Matt's form in the room through the smoke. And Matt, you're just sitting there waiting to go.
So I see a drow priestess and they're chanting, right?
And a whole bunch of other.
And five other drow.
Well, this probably isn't something good. We should probably stop this. And I'll yell out in the hallway for Sigrid and Tegan to come in there.
Everyone roll me a perception.
What?
Roll me perception.
Okay.
All of them?
Non-net. Oh, wait, hold on.
That's a natural 19 for me, which means...
Yeah, 20!
So 24 for me.
18.
Not natural.
Everybody, you all sit there. As you all come in, you notice that every single one of the drow is somehow there's not something right about them.
Well, they're drow.
No, they're all somehow deformed.
Someone's got a hand coming out of his head.
Not mutated, just deformed. They weren't sitting.
Yeah, I thought we were dealing with the sewers of Futurama too. It's okay.
Yeah. No. So all of them are deformed, and you notice and Kiel, you specifically notice because you got a nat 20, that all of them have cuts on their body somewhere. So you'd think the blood is theirs.
It's about time to wreck a room.
Masochists.
And as you notice that all their blood begins to form in the middle and start changing color,
Oh no.
it becomes, and it just starts to raise off the ground, and it becomes this yellow, weird, it's almost like a messed up tree trunk, but just yellow, and it's gooey and has these weird tentacles coming out and a single eye in the center. And for a second, you notice the deformities disappear, and then by the time you all roll me initiative, the deformities will have reappeared.
17.
Is
Plus dex.
20.
20.
Yeah,
Nice.
nat 20. Sometimes I press the roll just so I can figure out what the modifier is.
Yeah.
I have a 12.
That's a 12?
I have a 12.
Okay.
I can't seem to roll above a freaking 10.
I have an
Where'd
18.
the notebook go? What's the notebook around here? Ah, there it is.
That's right there.
Did you see a pen? Oh, there's one right there by the screen. Oh, that works. Great. So, Mike, you were a 12.
Heck yeah.
Peter, what were you?
20.
20.
Nat.
Nat 20? So Peter goes first.
That's not good.
Well, Peter has 2 nat 20s tonight.
Yeah.
Because I actually
Check his
used this.
He's rolling for real.
Check him.
You didn't die.
Check him.
No, no,
You
like-
died.
That.
It's not my die, it's his, but like, I've seen him. I leaned over. Because this is all I need to do to check. Yep.
You're required to play with actual die from now on.
Yeah.
Required.
Keo, what was your roll?
18.
18? Okay. Matt, what were you?
17.
17. And Mike is on the bottom of this one.
Seems about right tonight.
All right. So, the order will be Peter, the enemies, Kiel, Matt, Mike.
Shite.
Okay. So Peter, I mean, you just came into this room. You saw this thing form, and it's still there.
Sacred flame.
Sacred flaming that thing. That is smart. So do the sacred flame attack.
Yeah. Okay. It is. It's a dex saving throw. I'm still using the computer because I'm not good at this.
Yeah, that's fair. So dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I take it 8 fails.
Yes.
Okay.
8 damage.
8 damage.
I
There's.
hit something the first time.
You
So
did.
proud of you.
Doesn't happen very often. Usually a crossbow bolt goes flying across and hits the hallway.
All right, 8 damage. Here we go.
Seared was just like, there's a thing on the ground. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill it.
Just kill a fire.
I mean, that's kind of the only thing that I can do from where I'm at.
Pretty much, which is totally fine. So Sarah comes in the room and instantly, like, you all see just fire come down from the ceiling and hit this thing in the middle. So, yeah, it is their turn now.
Does it smell like burned jello?
I don't even know what burned jello smells like.
Not good. It's Jello.
Yeah.
Burn Jello. How do you burn Jello?
That is an excellent
That
question.
is an excellent question.
I'm not even sure if that's possible. If anyone's got any ideas, you can put it in the comments. Can you burn jello?
Yeah, that's the question today for anyone who watches this video. Can you burn jello?
If you make it correctly, the answer should be no.
That's if you make it correctly,
That's the
Kiel.
problem.
That's the big issue. So getting on weird topics here. a burning jello.
You're welcome.
The drow all notice this fireball come down from the ceiling. And
I would hope.
yeah, right. And they turn, like they look around and they spot the party, and come after you guys. Except Mike, because he is smoke. So really,
Thanks for the fire. Your great excuse to be smoked.
well, you're more of mist.
Shut up.
Huzzah!
They do. I mean, the priestess knows you're there, Mike. She saw you.
That's
And then she saw you turn into mist.
I believe that she didn't. So thus it must not be true.
That might be what you believe, but that is not necessarily true.
What are you talking? That's how millennials work.
that's not how drows work.
That's
though.
not. Drows are not millennials. So we're going to the drow are everyone's gonna get attacked once except Mike because poopy face, and
You're the one that helped me create this. I don't want to hear it.
another one is going to attack Peter, and another one's going to attack Matt because he is through the mist, and that's weird.
You get 2 attacks on me?
Check
Okay.
what my armor class is. This is gonna probably hurt.
Oh boy. Peter. These two drow run up to you. The first one just misses terribly. It's bad. The other one yells, do you speak Elvish?
Yeah.
You hear the other one yell at the first one that he is a bumbling idiot, and can he not tell where you are? And then he instantly realized he can't because one of his eyes is covered by deformation, so his depth perception is way off. And in the process is so distraught by what he said, he just loses hope in himself, and seems to be just really in a mindset that would maybe put someone at a disadvantage in a fight.
That was fantastic.
Great.
He's now going to be disadvantaged.
I have inspired
Is that what that meant?
just patheticness in the enemy.
So that's great. Kiel, what's your armor class?
13?
13.
Oh, ask me questions every time.
I feel like it's always wrong.
If that's what's on your sheet, that's what it is.
13.
13.
Yeah, it's not good.
So this guy does run up and hit you with a short sword.
A fourth word?
Short sword?
It's very tiny. It's so short.
Anyway, moving on. And he's going to hit you for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Now,
What else you could do?
Matt, the first guy runs up to you, and you can tell his arm is all kinds of deformed. And he tries hitting you with a short sword in that arm, but literally like can't extend it fully to hit you, and misses. What's your armor class, Matt?
18.
So the second guy, not falling into the same trap as the guy over by Peter, just hits you right in the side, with his short sword for a whole 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Which I think turns out to be like 4 after your subtraction.
Yeah, it is 4.
The blobby thing It is very not okay with Peter.
I did just turn it into burnt jello, so.
Again, I still need to know what burnt jello smells like.
Oh no.
These are the questions I need to know.
We go buy Jello after the game.
And burn it.
Yeah, but that costs money. I need to know, but not at a cost to myself.
Like 50 cents for a pack of Jello.
Exactly.
That's like a bunch of ramen.
That's like one pack of ramen.
No, it's not.
Not on there.
It's 2 meals, okay? That's 2 meals for Jim.
Basically, 2 full meals to just know what burnt jello smells like.
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
That Peter bought it for you. God bless you, Peter.
God bless you, Peter.
Can't afford
Hey
it.
guys,
I'm still driving.
you know, if you look up what does burnt jello smell like,
It says
it
burnt
tells
jello.
you what burning muscle and body fat smells like. Not the same thing.
That's not the same thing. No.
Not even remotely close.
All right, so
So Peter, this yellow thing looks at you, and its eye glows a little bit, and you catch a glimpse of it, and you feel like something is trying to invade your mind. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Great. $11.
Okay.
Which is sad.
So
I'm proficient in it, so it was a really shitty roll.
it was a really
So, you know.
crappy roll. So you feel all of a sudden this rush of information flooding your brain as a telepathic link is created between you and the
Yellow blood.
the yellow
Jello monster.
thing that was summoned. And you just hear over and over again to attack Wolf. And you feel so inclined to do so.
oh shit.
It's not my turn, though.
It is not your turn.
I don't know what I'm fighting.
You may have been dominated. So,
So now the DM gets to use my
Oh,
character sheet.
shit.
basically. So the last thing is
We need some mental recalibration on Hawkeye going on here. This person is just going to the priestess is going to run forward to just on the other side of all these drow, and just spray poison towards the group. Once I remember exactly what the spell has to do. Oh, there it is. It'll be towards. It'll be towards Peter. No, it won't. It'll be towards Kiel, actually, unfortunately. So, because she knows what's happened to Peter. Kiel, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
This is how it works.
15.
Yay, I beat it.
Yeah, you do.
Woo!
And so this poison, this puff of poison gas comes at you, and you literally, like, you don't even really have to, like, you duck. You just kind of, like, move your head, and the puff just goes right by you.
Yay for shortness.
You miscalculated.
Recalculating. So, that is all of their turns. So, Kiel, it is your turn. This lady just puffed gas at you, and a drow attacked you.
I know. But for some odd reason, I still think the biggest threat is the thing that they summoned. Otherwise, why would they summon it?
It's fair.
Because it's gross and it smells bad. So, I'm going to cast Moonbeam. And, I'm going to, where is everybody? It's a 5-foot radius. So,
I believe you were there before or ahead of me at this point.
what?
So, like, you guys, like, came into the room and are like, within, like, 5-10 feet of each other. You're in the middle. Peter's behind you, closer to the door, Kiel, and Matt's in front of you, along the wall, where there's a mist where Mike was, or is. So they're all lined up with you, and then in the very center of the room, probably about 20-25 feet away is this thing standing there staring at Peter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to center it on that,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. So it's a 5-foot radius all the way around that. I don't know, would it hit anybody, like any other...
No, they all rushed over to get into attacking range of you guys, so they actually won't. They're not within that range.
But neither are we.
Okay,
so
well,
we
in
can
that
do
case, I'm just... Yeah, I'm just going to center it around this guy then.
Okay.
So you need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Nine.
9?
Yes.
Yeah, that does not pass.
No, it does not.
No. 1 second. This is...
Don't think so.
So it's a 2d10 radiant damage, and I got 17.
$17?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 9 and an 8.
Yeah. Wunderbar. So yeah. Your moonbeam centers right on him as a cylinder of what is it, light?
Yep.
Yeah, this pale
Dim light.
light cylinder comes down on him, and he starts to squirm about because of the damage he is taking from this. Start mathing at the moment. Okay. Cool. Yeah. And he is. I mean, he's just kind of stuck there for the moment. So, way to go. So, now it is Matt's turn.
So I have 2 draw right in front of me, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to attack the one right ahead of me.
Okay. The one that hit you or the one that missed terribly?
With my the one that hit me.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to also get something. Ooh, nat 20.
Well,
On my first attack.
So roll your damage.
All right, so that is a
you may want to
D8.
so you can just see what I'm able to do.
Where's my D8? There it is. Max.
So, you stab straight into this guy,
25.
and then instead of just pulling it straight back out, you hit the other guy who missed you with it, knocking him over, and like the guy comes off your blade and just dies, and the other guy is knocked over on the ground, prone.
Nice.
With if I were to try to run to the thing in the middle, would the one that's now prone get the attack of opportunity on me?
Don't run to the middle. My moonbeam is there.
That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, you will get
Yeah, that's right.
pain. Lots of pain.
Then I'm just gonna attack the one that's on.
Silvery light.
I'm just attack the prone one.
I don't know if you can.
I have the extra attack. So there's 2 attacks.
Yeah, but so it's when you take an attack action, you can attack. You attack twice. The attack action is against a singular character.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
You're right. So then that'll be my turn.
Cool. So, you killed one. Way to go. Mike, it is your turn. Little Mr. Misty over there.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna obviously solidify,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at the priestess.
Okay.
Interesting.
16.
16 hits.
Hold on, I had it up and now I can't find it. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna do that 3 times.
Indeed.
21's obviously gonna hit.
Yes.
And so is a non-nat 20. Alright, I hit with all 3. Let's go.
I am proud of you. You're a true American hero. I want you to join my party.
Ow, you.
There he is.
True.
25.
25. Alright. Yeah, she wasn't even like looking at you, and you like the first scorching ray hit, she turned, saw 2 others, and was just able to put her arm up to protect her face. And so you got her arm a second time, and then the third ray got redirected into her side.
Ooh.
So way to go.
Nice.
Now, Peter, it is your turn. I don't know what this means.
It's my turn. I have this blob thing that's affecting my mind.
That is true.
Can I? I mean, I can try get rid of it, but I don't know that I would know enough at this point.
No, not at the moment. You're pretty fully controlled at the moment. Kiel, you notice Peter literally like walks behind you, knocking into you a little bit with his what weapon do you have?
I have a crossbow and a mace.
With his mace out. Matt, you're not really paying attention because no one, like, all the enemies are in front of you. And so
I have one question though. Since he's leaving the spot he was in, which was immediately through 2 different draws, wouldn't they get attack opportunity against them?
they're not worried about that right now because they know what's happening.
Oh, okay. That's the only thing I was asking.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they knew what happened.
Yeah. So, what? Your armor class is 17, right?
18.
18.
Question. I have a quick question.
Yes.
So, you said that I kind of have an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, you kind of, I mean, this is very strange, and you do know magic, so...
Right, so when I see him starting to walk, am I able to keep my concentration on Moonbeam and kind of just, like, not, like, do any physical thing, but, like, actually just, because I'm short, just move between his legs and try to trip him up?
You can give me a dexterity check to see if you realize it can do it fast enough to make a difference.
Okay. Okay.
Bring up your course stats for me.
Come on, baby. Yeah, 13.
No, he's walking with purpose, as we would call it, and you try to move in the way, he's just too fast. By the time you react, he's already past you. So, thank you. Matt, out of nowhere.
Say, like, incoherent words.
Out of nowhere, Matt, you get hit from behind you, for 4 points of damage. As a mace comes crashing into your shoulder.
So okay, so I really only take 1.
But as you turn and look, you are quite alarmed that the person you perceive to be a friend of yours literally just attacked you.
Would I be surprised that he's the one that hit me?
He has never shown any aggression like this in the past towards you.
And he's known you the longest out of all of us.
Yeah, true. You guys have been to hell and back together.
Yeah, I've got
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. So, like, he has no reason to attack you, so that's weird.
Yeah. Some choice words for him.
So, now it's the enemy's turn.
You're like, what the hell, man? I thought we were friends.
It's the enemy's turn?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let me know when it's the blob.
It's the blobs now.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
It failed.
Okay. $13.
Yeah. That's great. You did. Mathing. Sorry. There we go.
30 points total so far.
this blob seems to be in pretty extreme pain as this happens. And actually, it seems also to not only like being burned by this because it's being seared, so even more burned jello smell.
Ew.
Not that we know what that smells like.
Burned jello smell.
Burn jello. But also seems that its mental faculties seem to have been damaged somehow too, as it starts looking around as if trying to figure out where in the world it is. And then proceeds to move out of the moonbeam because that hurts, and that you don't stay in something that hurts you. Pretty basic.
Where did it go?
It moved. What would be to the group's left?
Okay.
So.
Another question for you.
Huh?
Dominating person's concentration got damaged. When you have to make a concentration check.
Yes. I don't have to tell you what that is, though.
I know. I didn't know if you did. I didn't know if you ever did one for the first round.
Yes.
I didn't because I don't know. I was just asking.
Okay. And so now all of the other things are going to attack.
Ew.
Peter, what is your armor class?
18.
Speak up a little bit.
18.
18. Yeah, so, actually. Alright. Forgot that one guy was disadvantaged. Everyone, like, the two guys that began to follow you and notice a change in your posture, and so began to attack you again. But they missed. Totally missed. Kiel, yours is 13, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. The guy in front of you tries to attack and misses you again.
Sweet.
And the two in front of Matt totally missed. Or the one in front of Matt, because there's only one.
Who's on the ground?
He gets up. He stands up and misses. And now this drow priestess is pretty unhappy with how she was just treated by a member of the party.
That's fair.
So she is going to cast a wonderful spell on you. Truly wonderful.
That's never good.
And actually, Matt, you will get hit with this too.
I'm okay. Right?
Peter too. So I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh crap! Oh fuck!
Whoa! Calm
Sorry.
yourself.
I caught myself way
11.
too late on that.
Which is
We noticed.
garbage.
11.
15.
15.
15.
So we all fail.
No. Mike and Matt, aka Vlad and Wolf, are fast enough to avoid the web that fills the space around you. Peter, however, having just snapped back from
Jello mind control.
being controlled, was not paying attention, and so he got trapped in this web. Peter, you're just having a bad day, aren't you? So, I mean, these webs go floor to ceiling, filling this 20-foot cube area. You do notice, though, the one guy Matt was fighting, he is also stuck in the web.
Well, there's a plus.
That's convenient.
Yeah, isn't it? So, that is. Oh, I guess the thing does get to do something. He the thing that was controlling Peter's mind seems to transform into a mist with a green tint.
Wait, shapeshifter?
And yeah.
Hey, Jim.
Yep.
I know I should have asked this a long time ago, but is this thing a shapeshifter?
It is.
Okay.
I know what we're fighting.
It has a disadvantage.
I don't.
If it fails, and it's in the light, then it has to turn back to its original form.
It's a blob thing. That's all I know.
Oh, nice. How do you move it?
I hear whispering over there, and I'm wondering what this discussion is about.
That's okay. You'll find out in about, I don't know, is everybody done?
Yeah, now everyone's done, and it's your turn.
Okay, you're going to find out in like 1 second. I'm going to spend my action movement to move the beam 60 feet to this lovely shapeshifter again.
Fantastic.
And now that I know it's a shapeshifter, you have to make a saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
And,
No, take that.
okay.
That's one second.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't have mattered.
Not yet. Now it does.
Now it matters.
And what kind of saving throw is this?
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
Yeah.
It succeeds.
Failed?
It succeeds.
It succeeded?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you stay in whatever form you're in, but you get half as much damage.
All right.
So it stays missed.
Stays
Okay.
missed. Yeah.
Is that a 1?
What's a 9?
Wait. Never mind.
You have 5
Never mind.
damage.
5? All right. Come on, pen. Why'd you stop working? There you go.
Because it just decided not to like you.
Pretty much. Wonderful. Matt, it is your turn.
Don't tell me it's disadvantage.
All right. Well.
Poopy.
Shit. I'm gonna swing at the guy that's trapped in the web, or at least I'm gonna try to cut the webs to this guy,
Don't
so I can just
hit
take out his
me.
growl, so we don't have to worry about him later. Peter, I'm gonna take care of later on.
By
So I'm gonna
take care of, do you mean murder?
Yeah.
I know you are
Please-
Italian.
Please not
Well,
the
that's
Emperor
right.
Palpatine
He's gonna-
take care of.
I'm gonna slap him later.
Is this a mob hit? Is this what we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So it'll be a shit. What, okay. Oh yeah. So it'd be 23.
23. Against the web.
Against the web to get to the... Yeah, against the web just to get rid of it.
Okay, like towards the guy that was in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. And you start cutting through the web.
Alright, I'll start cutting more of the web with my other attack because I can't attack the guy.
Yeah.
With the same action.
And
so that's a...
what
What'd you say?
What did you just roll?
A 24.
24. Yeah, so you cut your way to the guy.
Next turn.
Yeah, next time you can attack him. Mike, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on this chick again.
That's fair.
That'll work.
That'll do.
23.
Okay, that hits.
24.
I think we know that hits. Yep.
You ready for
25.
this? 25.
Fantastic. Surprisingly, the 25 misses. No, I'm kidding. It hits.
You know what's funnier than 24?
25.
25. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. 22.
22.
Oh my, 22.
I feel like it did better last time.
I did by 3 points.
Indeed. And okay. So, these rays hit her pretty much square on. She's turned to address you. It's a nice way I'll put it. And she takes these one in the shoulder and two in the midsection. And now she looks pretty upset.
That would be too.
Yeah. So Peter, it is your turn to attempt to do things. You can.
Can I try to get out?
You can try to get out. Yes. I mean, give me a strength check. Probably.
It's in that one.
Huh. Okay, so
And that's on a real die,
So-
not the computer.
so Peter has gone back to his natural ways.
Garbage. Absolute garbage.
So
What did
Peter,
you roll?
a nat one.
Not one.
Oh gosh.
So Peter,
And I wasn't even using the computer. That was this.
you did not do good things. Matter of fact, you get yourself so tangled that you're not even quite getting enough air. As you try to strength your way out, and I'd get out fast if I were you.
Fantastic.
So let's get to the fun stuff now.
Start making
Peter
choking
dying.
noises.
It's the enemy's turn, and so there's probably some amount of damage that is happening to this thing that was summoned.
Correct.
Yeah.
Disadvantage saving throw.
Figured this was kind of like
He failed.
you fail.
I was mimicking Peter.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
You're welcome.
In the second fun part.
Okay, so you actually lose the form you're in, and you go back to your original form because you failed.
Fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. I wanted to be in that real form. I didn't want to be mist. Especially a toxic mist.
I figured. I mean, right? Who likes being mist?
Right? I mean, not the guy who turns to mist like every other second.
I also turn into a bat sometimes.
Like once.
First time.
Anyway.
17.
Was it 17?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing.
Oh. Taking this thing out.
Huh?
So you were single-handedly like killing this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. This thing is in so much pain, burning, as like you can see it like beginning to like char on the outside and then crack every time it moves as like the new ooze comes out and covers the old. Yeah, it wasn't a pleasant imagery.
Good
All I
imagery.
can imagine is like Jello rotating. Drink Jello.
So
Think
you
like-
rotisserie.
I think kind of like a burnt marshmallow, except all the cracks, like that, like because it's moving, it starts cracking, and then the inside, like that super gooey marshmallow, then like comes flowing out of the cracks and covers up the black.
Only less appealing because marshmallows like that are amazing.
Correct, and this thing wants to harm you, and is yellow.
That's true.
Alright.
So therefore, gross.
Anything else?
Therefore, gross. So this thing is going to move 30 feet, probably. Yeah. Towards you guys. Unfortunately, it can't quite make it to you like Mike or Matt because of the web in the way. But next turn it will be within range of you.
I just need to take it out before it's next turn.
Now, Mike, you have royally pissed off this drow priestess. And so, she is just so angry. She pulls out a sword and rushes you.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, it works out for you.
See how that works out for her.
Worked out real well once.
Ruh-roh.
Worked out not so well the other time. But she will hit you once.
Is it a nat 20, Jim?
Maybe?
Okay. Shield doesn't do anything then.
No. That's why I said she will hit you.
That's why I was wondering.
Yeah. So she misses her first slash at you. And then she stabs at you. Hitting you right in the midsection. And piercing your skin. Doing 7 piercing damage. And should have another. Where's mine? And apparently I'm missing a D20. Or not a D20. That's wrong. A D6. So. And then 16 poison damage.
Ooh.
That's not good.
That sucks.
As you actually feel a burning sensation where the blade struck you. Because cold wouldn't make you feel any different.
So what's the total damage here? 16 plus 7, so 23?
Yes.
Oh.
Damn.
Ouch.
Indeed. Ouch. Ow. So, the guy stuck in the web is not gonna get out. The guy right in front of Kiel is going to hit Kiel.
What?
With the short sword for 10 points of damage.
Wow, that hurt.
Yes, it did.
I need to go concentration.
The
Concentration.
the two that were following Peter are not caught in the web.
What is it? It just has to be above 10.
Sweet.
They're just going to pull out hand crossbows and try shooting Peter in the web.
Great.
They're definitely going to be advantaged because, well, you can't move. And your armor class is 18, so they miss you. Actually, they would have hit you. You see air, like the bolts, like fly in and just get stuck like next to your face in the web.
That's not good.
Yeah, you really can't talk. It'll be like, that's good. No. Sorry. You're choking a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And I think that's. Let's see, the one in there. One take, yeah. Two on Peter. Yeah. That's everyone. So it is Kiel's turn.
Wait. I'm gonna move this thing. That's my action. Surprise!
Shocker.
I know, right? You have to do a disadvantage.
It fails.
Okay. And you're already in your original form, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew, that was bad. 7.
Did you say 7?
7.
Boy, you're really cranking up the heat there, aren't you?
I mean, do you really have room for a staff right now?
Do I have room for what?
Staff?
Seeing, yeah, I do.
Well, frick, how much does this guy have?
A lot.
More than 7 more.
Guys, I need some help here.
Don't look at me.
I mean, now he's more lightly golden browned than burned.
Any healing?
No. Not that you can tell.
Ah. You just saying that just said that it made me be able to tell.
I'm not going to tell you things that you don't need to know. So, Matt, it's your turn.
So I'm going to take the guy out in the web so he won't go after anybody. So,
I am in the web, and I am choking.
the first attack on this is, because that's only 7, I think.
What was
I'm
that?
guessing. The first attack's a 7, so I'm guessing it misses.
You're going to be advantaged on this.
Oh, sweet.
He is stuck in a web.
La, 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 la.
He can't move.
No, know that feeling.
So then it'd be 18.
18. Yeah, that hits.
And that's 14.
A 14 does not hit, unfortunately.
No, 14 damage for that one.
Oh. Oh, 14. It kills him. Like, his body goes limp, but and he, like, since he was struggling, it goes limp and then just, like, bounces back and forth in the web.
Ew.
I'm trying to be
Nice.
discreet.
So I know. Alright, now I can't do anything else with my other attack. Never mind.
Fantastic.
You could. Oh, never mind. Can't.
No.
Well, wait. Could I try to, with the bonus action? Can I try to help Sigrid?
Do you have something that uses a bonus action? That would help him?
I don't have my action search. I can't talk. Freak. Nope.
Yep. No. So no. No, you can't.
Okay.
All right. So that's Matt's turn. Mike, it is your turn to do Mumbo Jumbo to Ladyface.
Yeah, I'm gonna call lightning down.
That's a decent idea. I'm not happy about it, but it's a decent idea.
So I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Do you need me to, really? Like, I mean, can we just say I passed?
No.
um... 9 totally passes, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
She's gonna be totally fine.
How many people are within 10 feet of me?
All of us.
I don't think I am. But...
You would probably have... I mean, the light is very close to you. You might be able to... No, probably not. So not that thing. You would probably have the drow attacking Kiel in range.
Sweet.
And maybe... And you'd have one of the crossbow guys shooting at Peter that's behind Kiel at the moment.
Okay, because here's the fun thing. Since I cast a spell that has to do with lightning, not only does a storm cloud appear above me, but it also emanates from me now. And everybody of my choice inside that circle immediately takes 3 lightning damage.
3?
Yep.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but it's a small chip.
It's enough. It's enough.
But now the fun of destroying her.
You say that before you roll the damage die. Never say that
Where's my
before
10-sided die?
you roll. I don't know.
It's not enough.
23.
So she gets struck by lightning that launches out of this cloud, and she falls to the floor. Toasty.
How many people, including me, are within 5 feet of her?
The one drow who's attacking Keel.
Awesome. He needs to make a saving throw.
That would be a 12. No, 13. Sorry, I math bad.
He also takes 23 lightning damage.
And so, Kiel, you're sitting there. All suddenly, you see his eyes go wide, and you see like sparks coming off of him, and like his sword, like he's lifting his sword to attack you, and then all of a sudden, like just the bolt of lightning goes through his sword up to the ceiling as he falls dead.
Awesome.
Oh, thank God. I succeeded on my own throw.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, oh no.
So, Jim,
Yeah.
because I've played with DMs that do this, I cut the damage in half right there, but I'm also resistant to lightning damage. So do I take a quarter of the damage, or do I ignore the damage at that point?
Quarter.
Okay.
thought about that one before.
Fine.
Yeah, you were sitting in the middle of a thunderstorm.
Okay, and now here's the fun thing. I'm gonna fly 10 feet away from this giant thing coming at me.
Mostly the light.
Okay. And yeah, and away
Then
from
when
the
I
light.
hit, I'm gonna run 30 feet farther away.
Huh?
I said once I land, I'm gonna run 30 feet farther away.
Okay. You can do that. All right. Well, if that's your turn, Peter, it is your turn to do some junk.
Can I cast Sacred Flame on the top of the web so that it lets me down?
Can cast Sacred Flame on top of the web so it lets you down.
Yeah, like you said it's a cube, so it's attached everywhere. If I can burn some of the supports out, I can fall down.
You can try. Is that what you would like to try to do?
Mm-hmm, because apparently struggling doesn't work for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. You could I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you cast Sacred Flame on the webs. The webs are highly flammable.
I know. Don't really have any other option though.
The webs above you and all the way down begin to burn around you.
Well, they'll burn up top first.
You're underestimating how flammable these are.
Well, I'm not as flammable, so...
You're not. That doesn't mean you're not going to take some damage from fire.
I figured I might get hurt. But
4 points of damage as the webs burn against you.
okay. But I'm out now. Right?
They're burning on you right now. You're going to have to make an attempt next turn to do it, but it'll be easier.
Stop, roll, bro. Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. It'll be easier. As long as you don't roll in that one. So now it's the enemy's turn. One of the drow trying to attack you somehow still fails.
Even though I'm surrounded by...
Even though you're sure, yeah, that drow fails to hit you with his hand crossbow. And oh, there's the other one there who's gonna try to attack you. Oh, you got it. He fails too. Man, that sucks. As more arrows lodge themselves in now the burning web and start on fire themselves. And now the oh, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, you do.
Because someone's like, I'm gonna moonbeam and just keep it on this guy and totally mess up the DM's plans.
Hey!
You should have seen the comments. You did it last time we played.
Nobody broke my concentration. That's not my fault.
I know they tried. He fails. Fails again.
Sorry, Jim. Oh,
No, you're not.
gosh. 6.
6?
6. Peter, you cannot say a word. You've been stuck in the web for the last 3 rounds, okay?
She has a
And then you
point.
Sacred Flame on that instead of this dude.
I had to get out before I suffocated. I had to try something.
Just saying. Step it up.
The irony would have been in burning the web, you would have actually had less oxygen during that time.
Moving on.
I was expecting it to react differently.
I know what you expected. Suck it up.
You'll just go for the typical response. Magic.
Yeah, pretty much. It is a magic spell. All right.
Question.
Yes.
Question. Okay. I know you're so sick of me right now. I'm uber concentrating on this dude. Do I notice that he's less crispy?
You're concentrating on him? Do you notice he's less crispy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely notice this hasn't been doing the kind of damage that you started off doing to him.
But is he just as hurt as before, or does he feel? Does he seem to get more energy back in his little creepy little step?
He has been getting less and less happy about this as time goes on.
Okay.
So
content.
he is going to move around the web, and he is going to come up on Matt, who has cut through part of the web. And he's just gonna turn into mist form, and occupy the same space as you, Matt.
Oh crap! Yeah, but I'm gonna hurt Matt.
I'd rather have you attack it.
So that just happens. Good or bad, we'll find out. Keel, it's your turn.
Okay. Matt, this is gonna hurt.
Trust me.
There's literally no other way to turn him back into his form, and I feel like he's just gonna hurt you worse than most. So
You would.
I'm gonna move my beam.
You might succeed on the throw.
Huh?
Matt will probably succeed on the throw.
Yeah,
He
right.
doesn't have disadvantage.
Yeah, he does.
Matt.
Oh no, yeah, Matt. So I'm gonna move the beam so that it's over Matt and this creepy dude.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to be strategic so that it's not hitting any other of us.
So what do I have to roll?
So you're basically just like, you're just letting it rip into the web, and making sure it avoids Peter, but Matt's getting hit.
I'm sorry, Matt. If there
It's okay. Trust me.
any other way,
So what am I
I
rolling?
know.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep. But
Oh,
you're not
no.
disadvantaged.
Oh, thank God, it's Constitution. 22.
Oh, hey, you passed.
They both
I know,
pass.
you take half. Huh?
They
Uh-oh.
both pass. He's still gas.
Okay. Oh yeah, you are still gassed. Crap. So do I do 2 or do I do 1 and you both
One.
take half?
Oh, just one, and everyone gets like the same, and it's half.
1. 4.
So 3.
Huh?
So 3 points of damage.
Uh-huh. No,
Wonder-
2. I got 4, so you guys get 2 points.
Oh, 4. I thought it was 1 and 4. Okay, yeah. So 2 points of
No.
damage.
4 total.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Fantastic. Matt, it's your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
18.
18. Okay, you do succeed.
Uh-huh.
So you're good.
Since it's in mist, could I actually attack it?
No. Not as it is.
Then I'm gonna go. How far is Kiel from me?
Probably about 15 feet.
So I'm gonna go by her because she has two. Where are the two crossbow people that are attacking her? Or
They're behind her. So they're like, if you look at her now, they'll be to the right of her.
I'm gonna go up to them and attack one of them. They can't attack this guy. I know what he is, but my character technically doesn't. So I'm gonna attack one of those guys.
Yeah.
So that would be 17 to hit.
17 definitely hits.
And then blah 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 blah. 3 plus 2 is 5, so 10 points of damage.
And you kill him. You come cleave down on him, and definitely hit the some arteries and veins and other vessels.
And then there's no point of taking a second attack.
Correct. Mike, it's your turn.
All right. How far is the other crossbowman away from them?
Like 10 feet from Kiel, 5 from Matt. Like Matt just has to step forward a little bit to get him.
Okay. Sounds good. It'll be a big old lightning bolt that comes down at this guy.
Fantastic. Yeah, he fails.
Sweet. Okay. Thank God I used that.
So what's up?
Well, I'm working on it because I used careful spells, so Matt won't get affected by this.
Okay.
And I also used empowered spells, which means I can reroll any number of damage dice up to my charisma modifier.
Sure.
Thank God I used it.
What's your charisma modifier?
5.
Oh, it's okay.
It's the best it can be. So hold on. 9, 18, 26.
26. Yeah. This guy dies. In a pretty horrific way. It's almost as if there's a explosion in his torso.
Yeah.
So you can imagine where parts go away from the center of the explosion. Matt, you're covered in blood. Matt's just okay with it. He's like, yeah! Wonderful.
Just for fun, when this happens, my guys can be like, woo, dinner!
Yeah.
Go back going, hey, I got some food for you.
And as this happens, this creature it begins to take form, and then as it does, basically like just turns into ash and just falls away.
I'm so mad right now. I'm slightly salty.
Slightly?
Slightly.
I think you're a little bit more than slightly salty. I can hear, I can taste the salt over here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I won't have to salt food for like a week now. Thank you. That's how salty this was.
What about your ramen?
God.
Ramen's got enough salt.
Yeah, I don't salt ramen. So as everything fades away, the web spell it now fails and disappears. You're welcome, Peter.
I'm just saying, I'm taking credit. I'm still taking credit.
I would. someone else will if you don't. So,
I'm so taking. Nope. Don't think
I would
about
if
it.
you didn't.
Yeah.
and so you see in this room that clearly there was some sort of inscription on the floor where this thing appeared. You also see on the wall across from you now that there's some like just actually in most of the walls around that there are like these statues of liches in this room.
What's called?
That's not good.
First time Peter tries talking in a while, and he
Actually coughs.
actually coughs. That's great. But yeah, you see right next to one of the statues there's a portcullis that turns. You can see the hallway that goes on the other side turns to the right. You would assume in that direction it would at some point intersect with the hallway that you did not go down when you chose to come through this door.
Okay.
Sure.
There's a door behind you guys, and then there are two on the wall to your left that will lead deeper into this dungeon.
The floor is made out of stone, right?
Yeah, it's like uneven. It's not perfectly flat. Like it's not great, but yeah, it's stone.
I say we go find it and kill it and find it.
What did you say, Matt?
I said I'd say we go find that thing they brought and kill it once and for all.
It's dead. It turned into ash.
I thought it just went away.
No,
Yeah,
it
no.
doesn't turn to ash, like dissolve.
Yeah, it like began to materialize and then turned into ash at like as
I
it was.
killed it, bro.
All right, never mind. Well,
Technically, it died after.
Shh, I killed it. I killed it. It's me.
It died when I made
so
it.
I still say
You're
we go
yeah, I
deeper.
saw that.
So the halfling is just trying to take credit for it. Tegan's just sitting there going, I kill it, and Vlad just keeps like trying to like remind her that like, well actually it died as I cast my spell and killed the last guy. And she's just having no part of it, cuts him off every time. She's like, Nope, I killed it. It was me, totally me. You didn't do anything, it was me, I'm the best.
Yep. Pretty much.
She doesn't want to accept the fact that the flesh firework caused it to die.
I'm just gonna go up there and tap her on the back, saying "Good job," and then I'm gonna go smack Peter.
So you're gonna go smack Peter.
Yeah.
Sigurd.
Yep.
Well, Matt, give me just a strength check.
All right.
Is this like glove off, slap him in the face type thing? Or is this like a
Oh,
punch in the back?
I'm like on my
It's a
knees
punch.
right now.
21.
21. Yeah. So Sigurd is like keeled over, trying to catch his breath after being caught in a web, strangled, and then burned. And Matt, you walk up, he turns to see you, and you just punch him in the face. And you'll take 1 point of damage for that, Peter.
We're even now. And we're even. Thought we were friends, man.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Well, I did.
That I can tell. You didn't have a strange yellow slime creature in your brain telling you to hit your friend.
Well, don't let him in your head.
You think I wanted a slime creature in my brain telling me what to do?
Yes.
Maybe.
Alright.
Well,
Anyway, so you got...
I like Seardrick, and Captain Wolf has not been very endearing to me. So when I see this, I'm gonna cast Firebolt on him.
Jeez. Oh my god.
Okay. What has to happen with that?
Nothing. I got a nat 1.
Fire fizzles out of his face.
So, what's the damage on something like that?
1d6,
Oh, no, he's not
I
gonna
think.
hit
Let
me, is he?
me double check that. 1d10.
So you miss, and you hit Peter with it for 4 points of damage?
I am now
did not
laying
do
on
that,
the
though.
ground, writhing in pain.
Yeah.
This is
He
the
just got-
second time I've been on fire today.
He got punched in the face, and he got punched in the face, and then like his back is to you and bent over, so right up Main Street goes this firebolt for 4 points of damage.
So I'm gonna help Peter up now. He's like, all right, we're good. I had to get that frustration out for you. We're good, man. But that fire was not me.
You can't do magic. Why do you have to defend yourself on that one?
Because it was him!
Yeah, Vlad's just like, he did it. I didn't see it. I need a deception check from you, Mike.
Okay.
He's probably gonna pass this. Give me an insight check, Peter.
24.
Oh God.
There is no freaking way.
There is. The way is a nat 20, Peter.
Okay, I have a
Oh, you got a great modifier. It's totally possible.
Yeah, well that sucks.
No, not with that roll. Yeah, Peter, you were totally convinced it is Matt. You believe Mike when he went, it's him.
How is it supposed to be me? I don't know any magic. You've seen me fight how many times and I've never used magic.
Maybe you had a scroll or something hidden up your sleeve that just let you do a little wee firebolt right
You
out
think
of
I wasted
nowhere.
on this?
You punched me in the face for no reason, so I'm not entirely sure that you wouldn't waste it.
I had to wait. The punch, there was a reason to.
For something that I didn't do on purpose.
With fire too, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
ladies. Okay.
Tegan steps in the middle of all these people who are feet taller than her. She's like, all right, guys. Like, just looking up. She's like, okay, we're fine.
And I'm still smoking from all of this.
Yeah.
Got like a lump on the side of my face.
So, there are two doors that you know would take you deeper into the dungeon.
Can we rest a little bit, please?
One on the right or one on the left.
Yeah, I'm good with taking a long rest at this point.
Did you say a long rest?
I'm
A rest, some sort of rest. Because I know Peter needs it.
I need some hit down in a bad way.
I only took 9 points of damage. I didn't take a lot.
He took
of
9
damage.
points of damage, and most of that was from you guys.
Yeah, I took like
Hey, I don't
2
give
from
a fuck.
everybody else.
I need it.
Took 2 from everybody else. I took 4 from myself.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
Peter
just gonna
took more
point out, you did not get any hit points from me.
That is true.
Not yet.
All right. So you guys will take a short rest. You feel urgency, but this is where we'll call it a night because it's been about 2 hours.
All right.
So, let us just wrap up the stream. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified when we start streaming or when we post new videos. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. If you have some suggestions on things that you would want to happen, or maybe things that that should happen in the cases of Nat 1s and Nat 20s, I'll be starting a list of things that you guys suggest.
It's all gonna happen to me.
And it's all going to happen to him, so it's great. Yeah, comment down below. Now, some things are probably going to be popping up around me. One's going to be like a video or a link to a video of something awesome that we've done. Another one's probably a live stream. So you should go check those out. And thanks for coming.